Welcome, everybody. This is a new type of reading that Spirit asked me to do. And it's the first time ever that Spirit asked me to do celebrity readings. And the first person that Spirit requested me to do readings for is Henry Cavill. Now, I have watched other readers doing readings for him to be a bit prepared, and I looked at their readings and saw what the cards were saying, but instead of listening to what the cards were telling them, I looked at the cards and read the messages that were coming through to me. And some messages that I was getting from these cards in their readings was sometimes the same as them, but I was also getting other messages from the cards. So Spirit suggested that I would start doing readings for Henry Cavill. So that's what we're going to do today. First, I'm going to do sage. I'm going to do some sage. I asked Spirit to not make this reading too long. We're gonna sage everything. And then I'm gonna ask the Holy Spirit, God, the divine angels, Jesus, his spiritual team. So I'm gonna ask Henry Cavill's spiritual team, his divine angels, for permission to do this reading. I know that the Holy Spirit gave me permission and requested these readings, but I have to ask his spirit team also for permission. And I'm getting telepathically through that they are okay with it, that I do these readings for him. So what Spirit and I discussed is that I'm not going to do love readings on him. I am just going to do readings that like I normally do for the collective. So whatever that they want to share for him, that's what they want to share. So it's not going to be really a love reading. If they want to give a love reading for him, then it's going to be a love reading, but it doesn't have to be. So we're just going to stay open-minded. I think that's the best. So I'm going to let his spirit team choose the cards. I think that's best. So I'm going to ask, they're already here because I can feel them. So we're going to ask them, what deck do you want me to use first? And they like this deck. This is a new deck that I have, and it also speaks about timestamps. Okay, so give me a first cards for Henry Cavill, his spirit from his spirit team. First card from Henry Cavill's spirit team. This one. It talks about returning schedules, spring. So the season spring, that can mean next year in spring because we're already summer now, right? that there are going to be some returning schedules. Or spring can also mean that you want a new beginning. And usually, when you want a new beginning, you want to look at returning themes, returning habits, like returning, yeah, habits that you have, returning patterns in your life. So maybe it's really good for him to journal. Maybe he already journals, but to see which habits, which actions, which thoughts, which feelings, and all that kind of stuff, everything that you do in repeat, or every pattern that repeats in your life. So, when we want to create a total new beginning, when we want to renew our life, we have to look at the past and we have to see what we have been doing up until now, and recognize habits or patterns or whatever it is, like thought patterns, feelings patterns, habits that always keep returning and always give us maybe the same results, or doesn't give us the results that we really want. Because if when we don't have the life that we want, when we don't have the results that we want, that's where we become unsatisfied, and that's when we want this change. So we're gonna ask extra cards to clarify that, because that can be about any life area, right? Can you give us a card for what life area? So it's about returning themes in his love life. Because I asked to clarify this cards, and it talks about December. So this year, December, there's going to be a time of coming together with someone. Or maybe next year in December, because I asked to clarify this card. And spring means a new beginning. So there might be a reunion in December. I think we need an extra card on that. Sorry, can you redo that, please? This one. Okay, so March, it will probably be next year, December, I think. Because now we are getting March. And there's a fork roads. And he is going to choose his free will in March. Spring, March, there's gonna be a fork roads, and he's gonna choose his free will. And then there's probably going to come a union or a reunion with someone. It's going to be one of the two, a new union or a reunion. They tell me to choose another deck now. What is the next deck that you want me to use? The blue one. This. This is a new deck. So we're gonna ask his spirit team to choose a new cards. This one. It says your body is talking to you. That's clarification of the card free will. So, but this could also be in present time. So, present time, your body is saying it's giving you messages. Yeah, your physical body is giving you messages that it's time for a change. So maybe you're dealing with health issues, or you're going to deal with health issues. So your body is warning you that there's something not right and that there needs to happen a change. That's what your spirit team wants you to know. What else does Henry Cavill's spirit team want him to know? These two, we have two cards, and the first one is reflect on your authenticity. So that's why your body is going to give you signs, because you need to reflect on your authenticity. And then we go back again to the card free will. The next one is build on your foundations. That's this card. Returning themes, returning habits, returning patterns. So that has to do with each other. Transform through wisdom. And that's why there's going to be maybe a fork road. Other cards for Henry Cavill's spirit team. Foster a love of nature. So this has to do with the inner child. So maybe that could also go together with listening to the messages of your physical body. So we all have an inner child. And it's time to connect with your physical body. And your physical body is nature. So also with your inner child, it's time to connect with that. And reflect on your authenticity. So these messages that your body is trying to show you could be coming from your inner child. So maybe there needs to be some inner child work that needs to be done. Doesn't mean that it's negative. It can also be that your inner child is asking you to work with it, so that you don't forget your authenticity, so that you can build further on your foundations by reflecting on what all has already been. And then you can choose which direction you want to go. That flies out. Feminine inspiration. Alright, so your spirit team is telling you that it's time to look for women that inspire you. So that's what your spirit team wants you to know. And this could be to do with this card in December. A union, a reunion. So this card clarifies this one. So your spirit team wants you to look at who are the women in your network, who are the women in your life, or who are the women that are not in your life yet. That could be a different perspective, that have a different perspective, that have a different point of view, that is an inspiration. And they're also saying to find support in women that you know that are authentic and real and honest and truly have the best for you, because they're going to be a good support to support you in your further journey. But make sure they are saying that it's authentic women that are really truthful and trustworthy and everything. You want to have a good support team around you. And that they don't do it for selfish reasons. So another card. Can you clarify this female supports are for him? Can you clarify that cards, please? We got a few. Yes, they are going to. They're gonna give you a new perspective. They're gonna. So this is a moon, right? And the moon is a feminine energy. So these women or woman, whoever these people or this person is, they're gonna give you confidence. They're gonna give you about the changes that you want to do, and they're gonna bring stuff to light. So there's stuff that is going to come to light that you didn't know yet. And your spirit team is saying it is worth the risk. So first I thought it's a lot of women, but there is one woman. There's one woman that you think of taking a risk for, and your spirit team is saying it's worth the risk. And to have compassionate acceptance toward this person. And to live with significance. So they are saying when you take that risk with that one person, it's probably this. They are saying it's worth to take it because something is going to come to light. So there was some kind of information that you wanted to have about someone before taking the step, fork in the roads. And they're saying, your spirit team is saying it's worth the risk, but do it with compassion. Go to that person, go to that woman with acceptance, but also acceptance as they are, but also with compassion. And create a life with that person with meaning. Meet and create a meaningful relationship. Other cards. You want me to choose my Fae deck? Yeah, that is this card. The Dawn Watcher, that is this card. And this represents the sun. So we have the moon and the sun. So something is gonna come to light. Definitely. And look at this moon, sun, and then we have in December this. So imagine this is a moon and this is a sun. So this is a union. This is a new union coming up for Henry Cavill. The Wild Huntress. She is a spirit guide to look at your patterns. Because you need to approach this woman with compassionate acceptance. So, and also your inner child is giving you messages to your physical body to connect. So this all is the same energy. This is also the same energy. Reflect on your authenticity. And then you had the card free will. That's also that. That's also that. Cards for Henry Cavill from his spirit team. Yeah, your spirit team is telling you they are watching over you, they are watching over your life, they are protecting you at all times. So whatever it is that you're going through right now, they want you to know that they make sure you're okay. This is interesting. We have a justice cards. So there's something your spirit team is telling you. There's something in your life that needs to happen justice for. I remember watching videos from The Witcher that he was treated unfair. So maybe your spirit team is telling you that you're gonna get justice for that. You're gonna get, your name is gonna get vindicated for that. So they are protecting you. They are making sure that whatever bad people are saying about you, you're gonna get justice for that. Uh, you are much in your emotions. And that's probably because you're thinking of building on your foundations. So this is the advice that they give you of looking at those patterns and everything, and that your inner child and your spirit team is helping you with that. And that you have to be surrounded by feminines that support you in what you want. If you are thinking of having a new divine union with someone, then the people in your network should support you in that. And I just say it, and we are getting agreements. So they have to agree with your wishes, your desires, what you want, who you want your partner to be. This could be about a life partner coming in. And they're saying it's worth the risk, but accept this person with compassion. They also should have compassion, acceptance for what you want, and build a divine union with significance. One more. I'm hearing one more cards of this deck. New moon, yeah, this is a new beginning. There's a new divine union coming in. You are stronger than you think. That's over here. Pure manly energy. That's over here. Sun and moon and sun uniting. The elders. So maybe there's an older woman in your network or in your life that you go to discuss matters of the heart. And they are saying you are stronger than you think. Love who you are. Love your authenticity. Cherish your inner child because it's trying to communicate with you. It's trying to give you messages. If there are people who are trying to shame you for who you are, your spirit. So your spirit team wants you to know that if people try to shame you for who you are, you're gonna get justice for that. You don't have to feel anything insecure about yourself. Like, I know that people are trying to guilt trip you. I know that people are trying to guilt trip you, but there's nothing to feel guilty about. Maybe they don't really understand you. Maybe they don't really know how to communicate with you. But you're gonna get justice for it. Is there any other deck that you want me to use? The tarot. Seven of Skulls. This is you, and yeah, has to do with this justice that will come for you. Your inner child, it can be that they are trying to attack your inner child. And that's probably why your inner child is trying to give messages to your physical body. So I would really suggest to connect with that, to connect with your inner child, because their words, their actions are actually damaging your inner child. Is it this one? Six of Knives. This is the Raven. That is your spirit team. And they are telling you, they are giving you messages in your dreams. Your spirit team is giving you messages in your dreams. About your love life. They are telling you that you are a magician. You have the gifts of the magician. So that doesn't mean that you're a warlock or whatever. It just means that you have spiritual gifts that you're not aware of. Or you should use your spiritual gifts. And that's what they're giving you messages about. And this could be the new woman. And that you're gonna have a new union with. And she has the same gifts as you. She is also psychic. She also has spiritual gifts. So the counterpart of the magician is the priestess, the high priestess. One more from your spirit team. The Hanged Man. So that has to do with all of this inner work that they are asking you to do. Connecting with your inner child, looking at returning patterns so that you appreciate your authenticity, love who you are. You don't need to change for anyone. That's their opinion of your spirit team. They don't think that you should change. It's time to focus on your spiritual gifts so that it can become clear to you who this new woman is. This new woman that is going to come into your life that also has spiritual gifts like you. Anything else? The Hierophant, that is a justice card. That has to do all with justice. Karmic justice. See, it's the same kind of color. Purple, 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 purple. This is the same energy. So you are gonna get good fortune. You are gonna get justice for all the bad talking that people have done. And you're gonna enter a new relationship. Because right now you feel tied down. You feel bonded. That's that hangman energy. You feel binded. You feel stuck. That's that hangman energy. And your spirit team is helping you to set yourself free. That's when we get that free will card that we had in the beginning. Yeah, again, 3 times justice. So that's confirmation. Another deck. Wildwoods. Yeah, right now it feels like you're climbing a high mountain with a lot of burdens. That's this energy. The hangman. The hangman. Feeling binded, feeling stuck. And it's like you have to walk up a high mountain with a lot of burdens on your heart. Just know that your spirit team is watching over the whole situation and that they are guiding you. Okay, so our spirit team is saying there are a lot of snakes in your life. A lot of liars, a lot of people with an agenda, a lot of people who are trying to be manipulative. And that's why you feel like you are in hangman, why you feel stuck and why you feel burdened. But just know that your spirit team is making sure that justice is going to happen, because that's going to be your future. And we're going to end a reading over here. This is the best card you can get. Overflowing cups. So once you're out of this situation and they told you what to do, you're gonna go towards your true happiness. And this is your true happiness. This new divine union coming into your life. I'm going to ask your spirit team to give you an angel. Which angel can you give Henry Cavill, spirit team? Spirit team of Henry Cavill, give him an angel card, please. The miracle of love. That's this energy. This woman that is gonna come into your life, she is not a witch. She didn't get the high priestess card. She's not a witch, but she does have spiritual gifts. And the angel says, I am brought alive by the miracle of love. And your miracle of love is a divine union coming in for you. A rose card from Henry Cavill's spirit team, please. I had this card before, but this is a new deck and I don't know out of my head the meaning, but this is a really good card. This card represents that new divine union. This is a card from the Heart Star, the threefold flame of the Christed heart, and it's the first one, the flame of love, the pink flame. I'm gonna hold it up so you can take a look at it. I am your deepest heart's desire, releasing old stories. And lighting the fire deep within the passage of time. I whisper across the eons to shine, the light of love that transforms all and illuminates hearts as you answer my call. Welcome home, beloved one. Your journey anew has just begun. So then, what it means, this rose coat asks for attention to your inner flame of love. Is there anything else calling for release and healing at this time? To make way for more of your higher soul self to come into presence. This is truly the path of ascension, and that is a deepening journey within, a bringing of the higher frequencies of light into the body at cellular level, spiritualizing the physical, bringing heaven on earth through this magical, alchemical vessel that is a physical body. The heart is your attractive factor, and all that is experienced on the screen of your life is wisdom teaching for this inner journey. The flame of love, when not in balance with the flames of wisdom or power, that's your authenticity, doesn't have the rootness or heart wisdom to fully answer the call to be love in action. This rose invites you to pause and put this rose guard on both hands over your higher heart chakra. Ask your inner flame of love to eliminate anything that is still calling to be cleared and purified in the alchemical flame of love. So take some time to look at this rose and take her energy into your higher heart chakra. And your spirit team is thanking me for taking this moment. And they're happy that I asked them to do this reading for you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'm gonna make the video, edit it now, and upload it. Thank you all for watching.